Good morning, all my dear children. I welcome you all in new academic year 2021. As we all are entering in lockdown 3 and with the current scenario, Mumbai looks like would be affected for long duration. But our studies should not be affected. So, it is been decided to start online classes, which will definitely help you all. Children, I have never thought of such teaching before. But believe me, it is going to be fun to me at the same time to you too. Children, I would like to tell you that whatever be the circumstances, but to overcome such circumstances is called as life. And life must move on. Correct, children? Yes. So, let's start this session with the first poem, Life, by Charlotte Bronte. As you all know, children, before beginning of any lesson or poem, there is always warming up exercise, like starters before main course. Yes. So here also in this poem, warming up exercise, it started with some quotes regarding life. So let's have a glance. Life is a game. Play it well. Life is a journey. Keep going ahead, etc. So children, here you have to find out more such quotes on your own. Okay. Now, let's start with our main course. That is Life by Charlotte Bronte. Charlotte is one of the most famous Victorian women writer. She is best known for her most popular novel, Jane Eyre. Bronte's poetry is also notable for its experimentation. So children, let's see what she wants to express in her poem, Life. Alright? Okay. Children, if someone asks me what is life according to you, believe me, there is no specific definition of life. It depends on perception or experiences which person has in her or his life. But dear all, for me, life is nothing but lines from Mr. India movie. जिंदगी की यही रीत है, हार के बाद ही जीत है. This is only way the life works. Children, you cry first and then you laugh. You face some adversities and then you get success. The combination of happiness and sorrow is life. It's like a roller coaster. How you get ups and down in that ride? In same way, you'll get ups and down in your life. Alright. So, in this poem, poet wants to express the same. Children, I will read the poem first and simultaneously I'll let you know the difficult words and its meaning. Okay. So, let us start our first stanza. Life. Life, believe, is not a dream, so dark as sages say. After a little morning rain foretells a pleasant day. The first stanza begins with the word life, which is the title of the poem. So it is emphasis that life is not a dark dream as sages say. Instead, it is a rain in the morning. Tells us that a pleasant day will follow the dark night. Okay, so here children, I remember quote from Corinthians. They speak of hope, faith and love and claiming that love is most important. But children, I have always been opinion that hope is strongest. Without it, there is neither love nor faith. Am I right, children? Yes. Okay, then moving to the next lines. Sometimes there are clouds of gloom, but these are transient all. If the shower will make the roses bloom, oh, why lament it fall? This is one of my favorite lines, children. Here, poet tells us that there is sorrows and grief in the life of every human being, but they are not permanent. Rather, they are temporarily and short-lived. So the last line of this stanza of the poet wants to resist a rhetorical question. If the shower will make the roses bloom, oh, why lament it falls? It means if rain can make roses bloom, then why should we mourn it? Sorrow leads happiness and should not be lamented. As you all know, every dark cloud has a silver line. Okay, children, and this is a proverb. You can use it in your writing skill. So remember it. Just keep it in your mind. Okay, but we all know how is the human nature. It is rain. If it is rain heavily for a long time, then they are worrying and saying when it will go. Again, they are waiting for winter. If winters are severe, then again waiting for summer, and in summers waiting for rain. So human being never satisfied at all. Correct, children? So let us start next line. Rapidly, merrily, life's sunny hours flit by, gratefully, cheerily. Enjoy them as they fly. Here, children, sunny hours refers to happy hours, which run very, very fast. So instead of lamenting the sorrow, one should gratefully, cheerily enjoy those fast flying moments of life. Correct? Now next, let's move ahead. Third stanza, that is longest stanza of the poem, children. What though death at times step in and calls our best away? What though sorrow seems to win over hope a heavy sway? This stanza catches the most daunting part of life. And what is that part of life? Is nothing but death. Yes. The first two complete sentence of this stanza are question in which speaker is basically asking, so what? So what if death at times step in? So what if sorrow seems to win? All these things temporarily, all this temporary. But further speaker tells us that though these things exist, but she is not allowing them to sway her. Here, children, sway means to control. Okay. Next line. Yet hope again elastic springs unconquered, though she fail, still buoyant are her golden wings, still strong to bear us well. These lines are more hopeful. A poet describes hope as elastic rains, elastic springs. That is, hope can be bent but cannot be broken, and it always retains the same. After cloud of gloom, here gloom means sadness. So hope is elastic spring. So hope will bounce back up again. It is like golden wings, which are still strong and buoyant. Now here, buoyant means which can rise high upward. So here, the poet has golden wings, and that golden wings are nothing but the hope. Okay, children. So maybe the poet wants to represent herself or who support her in her past, like a mother or sister like figure. Correct? Now the next line, manfully, fearlessly, the day of trial bear, for gloriously, victoriously, can courage quell despair? Yes, in this line, poet wants to tell us that when one's day of trial comes, one should be victorious in courage, because no despair can quell. Here quell means to end, quell victory. Okay, so once we feel like holding hope, Nothing can touch it, not even death. Correct. So last but not least, this poem and the tone of the poem is hopeful and optimistic. Okay. So to summarize, Charlotte Bronte expresses that when sky is covered with dark clouds, we are not able to see the sun, and it rains, which makes roses to bloom. In the same way, whenever we face the sorrowful situation, one learns something good from it. The poet also tells us that life is also full of meetings and partings. Correct? So, children, here in this poem, many figure of speech are being used. For example, metaphor, personification, euphemism, alliteration, and interrogation to convey the meaning of poem more clearly. So, children, I hope you have enjoyed the poem Life. But at the same time, you have to answer the scaffolding questions which are on the right hand side of the poem. Just go through the poem again and try to write the answers of scaffolding question, children. Okay, so I hope you understand it well and do it well. Okay, thank you. Have a nice and safe day. Bye.